Hey, I'm Jamie with Guitarist magazine, and today we've got a really interesting guitar that evokes a little bit of British guitar making history. This is the Rapier 33. It's based on the Watkins Rapier that was made several decades ago in the UK. This is manufactured by a different company. It's just called Rapier. Rapier 33 is the name of the model, and it kind of blends features and styling cues from the original Watkins Rapier with an updated agenda that's probably more suited to the modern player. So that's the top line information. We're going to hear a few sounds now. I'm going to play a little looped up track so you can hear how the instrument performs. Then we're going to walk you through all of the features and interesting points of this guitar and play some sound bites in isolation so you can hear this guitar totally pure without any effects on it. For the looped up track we're going to play, I'll just talk you through the signature chain. There will be some effects on there so you can hear how most people would probably use this guitar with a few classic effects. So on the board here we've got a Free the Tone string slinger overdrive. It's a very nice transparent overdrive. We've got a Free the Tone Ambispace digital reverb. You'll be hearing a little bit of that on it. As we came into this whole segment, this whole video, you'll have heard a little bit of playing with a Pipeline Tap Tremolo by TC Electronic on it. And for the loop section, we're going to be using the Boss RC10R looper, which has an integral drum machine, which is providing the drum pan here, just so you can hear it in a little bit of musical context. So anyway, enough of the details. Let's hear how the guitar sounds. Okay, so that's how the Rapier 33 sounds. Just a small point, we're playing through a 20 watt Laney Lionheart combo here, really great sounding combo, and the effects we mentioned earlier. So I'll move straight on to the features of this instrument. Unlike the original Watkins Rapier, the Rapier 33 has a trio of Allen Entwistle mini humbuckers who's got blade poles underneath their gold foil style coverings. So they're a little bit beefier and a lot quieter than single coils you might find on sort of Strat style guitars. And they've got a really nice edge to them. One thing you'll notice straight away is that there's a little bit of interesting switching going on here. So I'll just walk you through what these do. With both switches down, both of these sliders down, you get only the bridge and neck pickup in play. And that works very much as you'd expect, a bit like a Telecaster would, with bridge, neck and middle. Raise this one up and that engages the middle pickup, and that is governed by this volume control in the middle here. Otherwise, the volume is controlled with this master volume here. So this one's just for the middle when that switch is up. We raise this one up here, you get a bass cut, which shells off a little bit of bass, gives you some sort of spiky retro tones. That only applies to the bridge and neck pickup, but it can again unlock just a little bit more tonal variation. Onto the vibrato. So this is a feature of the original Watkins Rapiers, which has sort of made its way into this model. It's called a high-low vibrato. It's been kind of made more efficient by the use of roller saddles here on the bridge, which is a very nice touch. Up at the machine, up at the headstock end, we've got locking machine heads, which is nice feature to see. One thing you will notice there is this guitar has got a 0 fret, not a conventional nut. For those who are unfamiliar with 0 frets, it's where an oversized fret is where is the point at which the strings pass over under tension. And this thing here that looks like a normal nut is just a string guide, basically, to keep the strings from moving sideways. That has some people really like those. Vijay use them to this day. There's some pros and cons to them. Sometimes these can wear out, but it does ensure pretty good intonation. So that's one good thing about that. Rosewood fretboard, maple neck, and beyond that, those are the main points of this guitar. One further thing that's worth mentioning is this retails for well under £400. So if you're into the kind of whole retro look, a kind of 60s vibe, both in the tones and the styling, this is a very accessible way to get into that sound without kind of going to offsets from major manufacturers, things like that. It's a really kind of funky kind of idea, and certainly will appeal to the mod in all of us. So that's the Rapier 33. Next, we're going to hear a few of its sounds in isolation, so you can just hear those pure and unaffected, and get a complete picture of what this guitar is capable of sonically.